front three crucial sometimes rows. And then completing the top 10, we've got Cruces, then Ogden. I'm sure he'll be looking to move forward, as will Mario Aji from 12th. Then we've got Daniel Munoz, David Salvador, Tapia, Agus, Watley. I'm sure he'll want more as well after the news that he'll be joining Ogden in Moto3 next year as well. And then I've lost a row there, but Lunetta, Asman, Wazri, Riamale, Fire, Farioli, Carraro, Nishimura and Rueda.
Keep your eye on the 96. He starts from 9th on the grid, does the championship leader Danny Holgado. We wait for Joel Kelso, the Australian. You should keep your eye on him as well. As we said, half a second clear in warm-up this morning. These guys are going into the unknown. Only 15 minutes of warm-up. Anything is possible here. We'll wait for the lights to come on in the top left-hand corner of your picture. Munoz will wait and then fire away from pole position here in Misano. It looks to be a good start from the 64. He comes across and there's contact with Kelso already. Well, I'm not sure he was supposed to be doing something like that from pole position straight across the front end of the Australian, but he's not bothered. One shot, he takes the whole shot, does Kelso, and Munoz, I think there he is, slots into third, but we've got a couple down in the background.
We have indeed, so you can see in the background then riders look okay, so that's the main thing. Not sure exactly who that was that's gone down, but yeah, that was drama off the start line, wasn't it? It's not Formula 1, lads, you can't quite do that when you're on bikes, but yeah, Joel Kelso coming out of it on top, and great start for the Australian then, leading this race.
Oh no, that looks like it's Eddie O'Shea that's gone down, the 67 of Gerard Rio, another one of those guys caught up in the opening corner incident as Ortola looks up the inside, no way through, still Kelso leading the way, and I wouldn't be surprised if the stewards have a quick look at that one from Munoz off the starting grid. As you say, Fran, we know from his Red Bull Rookies action and in the Junior World Championship as well, he can be erratic at times, but for me that was just over the mark there.
Very possibly, yeah, it was pretty aggressive from the number 64, so we'll see what comes of that, but like you say, he has slotted into third, but look who's shadowing him already. Danny Holgado then making some good hay in the early laps and up into fourth place, but it's quite a bit of a gap that Ortola and Kelso have got in the lead already early on here.
They're flying here, are both Kelso and Ortola. What's that? It could be half a second, maybe even a second as they come across the line. Holgado, Munoz and the guys behind will be quickly getting quite worried at the look at the state of that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see then now Mario Aji making big gains on junior talent team teammate, certainly Takuma Matsuyama, but the Astra Honda man looks like he's already looking for a way through on the Japanese rider. Could be an interesting one. Aji has raced here in the rookies, so yeah, obviously the number 16 still looking for that debut podium this season, but he's been so close. He was thousandths all the way back at the start of the season in Portugal, but yeah, some good pace from Aji so far to have moved up from a little bit more of a difficult qualifying than he probably expected.
Oh, that's Scott Ogden that's gone down, and he's not happy about something as well. Clearly there's a coming together with another rider. What a shame for the Brit. It's been such a great weekend for him after announcing his move to the World Championship full-time next year, but that is a disappointing end for Scott Ogden.
Aji now leading the chase, as you can see on the graphics, about a second and a half just over back to the Indonesian. So I think I called him Malaysian earlier, didn't I? Apologies. But Aji in 5th place then, so he's still in those front running positions, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge to bridge that gap now. Look how far clear they are. And also a track limits warning there you can see from race direction for Daniel Munoz. So not the Munoz in the front group who's on to try and break Danny Holgado's heart even more today.
Yeah, Danny Munoz, the one that crashed out with Scott Ogden earlier. I was surprised to
true.
see him, but he has rejoined.
Okay.
he's down in 28th place. So
something in my brain twitched when I saw it, and I was like, why though? But yeah, okay, so good news that he managed to rejoin at least, but track limits warning, I'm sure not what he wanted to see at the moment, but I'm sure he's pushing very hard to try and see it as well on home turf for his Sich 58 team, of course, as well.
That was a great move by Aji, rolling around the outside of
so
Garcia.
Smooth, made it look so easy.
Especially at turn 12 as well, but those fast 3 right-handers, when I say fast, I mean fast, they're pretty rapid. Is the Cavone, and then 12 and 13 as well. So for him to pull off a move like that, impressive stuff from Aji as he looks at the inside of Van den Gobbe, but no way through for the Indonesian. Not at turn 1, I thought he was going at turn 2, but again, the door slammed shut by the Dutchman.
Yes, very much so, but really impressive ride. I don't think we can really say enough. If you are joining us for the first time or you've not quite kept on top of every single FIM CEV Repsol round this season, Train here at least might be able to get back into the action and still fight for something.
Still Josito Garcia leading the way in this battle for 4th place. Here comes Mario Aji though, Super Mario up the inside, is he? No, it looks as though there was no way through.
The Indonesian finds it easy around the outside, apparently.
He does, round the outside, round the outside, as often as he possibly can do. With Van den Gorberg still there in 6th now as well. Great ride coming from Luca Lanetta as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
We've not seen him at the front as he goes high, wide and handsome there. Where on earth is he off to?
Yeah, that was a bit of a commentary curse there, wasn't it? Sorry, Luca, but yeah, good stuff from him. Surely he's going to go
around
for
the
it.
outside, fantastic from Kelso. What a move! He's got to keep it in track limits, and he does. Into turn 14, he's got to hit his braking marker. He's got to hit the apex. He gets it done. Only 2 remain for Joel Kelso. Into turn 15. What a move that was around the outside at turn 12. Hard onto the brakes one last time for the final corner. And surely if he can get it out of here, Joel Kelso will win his 2nd race in the Junior World Championship, and in some style too. Ortola takes 2nd, and it's championship on for David Munoz as he takes 3rd place. Who's going to win the battle for 4th? It's Colin Vire. The Dutchman takes it just ahead of Josito Garcia, Luca Lanetta and Van den Gorberg. What a race and what a move from Joel Kelso. Ortola went defensive and he didn't care. He just rolled around the outside and got the job done. David Munoz backed off on the final lap to take an important 3rd place and another podium. Colin Vira, best result of the year for him in 4th, ahead of Josito Garcia, Luca Lanetta, Zonta, Van den Gorberg, Mario Aji and Spain's David Salvador. Look at that, the fight from 4th to 9th.